Um, in the introduction of this ongoing series on creation, I talked about the mind. I also spoke on creation. And so in this second part, we're going to be taking it deeper. So now we began to talk about the mind, talk about the nature of our perception, how it goes a long way in our reality. All right. We see things as we are, not essentially as they are. All right. So we are actually living in the human world, in the human experience, because we are humans. Okay. So 90% of what happens within the human space are generated by human beings. So this is a human world where we're having a human life and having a human experience. I said, the other time, the way we perceive is not the same way every other creature perceive. All right. And our perception or our ideas, they are the results of the way we are perceiving. All right. So basically, human ideas about life, it's primarily because we are human beings. That is to say, we are thinking like that because we are humans. All right. So, you see, when you understand the fundamental nature of the human mind as the basis of human creation or as the basis of human experiences, all right, now you begin or you want to be very intentional, all right, with handling your mind to deliver what you want, to cooperate, all right, with you in achieving that which you want. And so whatever you are pushing out for, whatever you are looking forward to, okay, you must understand that your mind play a very huge role in realizing that. And so you want to look into your mind. So most of the problems or most of the the challenges that we face, our lack of motivation, right? They are internal problems. They are issues of the mind. All right. So once you realize that, it is this powerful, you want to give it attention. Now, and we say that the beginning of recovering the mind, coming into that place of ownership where you own your mind, where you are able to harness the potentiality of the mind. The beginning of that is when you start to give yourself over to meditation, right? That in meditation, when you consistently meditate, one of the things that meditation does to you is that it brings you into a place of self-awareness. You become more aware of yourself, more aware of the nature of your psyche, more aware of your emotions, more aware of how you are thinking, your thought pattern. All right. See, the world is designed to make people unaware. That is to say, human society, all right, the way, we are all chasing one thing here and there. We don't really have the time to reflect upon our life, upon our mind. And so because of that, we lose touch with ourselves. Okay, so when you begin to meditate, one of the things you begin to reclaim is the ability to be self-aware, is the ability to hone yourself. All right, now by the time you are going through this process, this meditating process, you realize that your creative power, begins to come alive in you, Your creative power begins to come alive in you. And so creation, it's a function of your repose, is a function of being self-aware. All right? Of being self-aware. So, give yourself over to, meditation. Now, during the course of this series, I'm going to be teaching us, how to meditate. All right, how to meditate. I'm going to be teaching us the discipline that it requires of you. All right, because you've not been used to it. You were raised within an unmeditative society. All right, you were raised in a society wired, with the attitude of a constant rush for something. And so sitting in one place in silence, getting in touch with your sacred silence in your heart, isn't something that you are used to. And so you're going to experience, one challenges here and there, but then the secret is to continue. Master the place of, master yourself, gain mastery over yourself by being still, by being still. It is only when you are still that you gain insight, revelation into the essence of your being. That is when there is clarity in the way you operate. It comes from a place of stillness. And anything that takes away that stillness from you has succeeded in shutting yourself out of that sacred place in your heart. And that sacred place is how your life is beautifully determined. And so to ruin that, or to cut you off, to be caught up in that constant rush that we have in this society, is to lose touch with yourself. And you see, in this series, one of the things that will happen to you is that you're going to be connecting back to that sacred place in your heart.